Hey, it's your boy Pirate King Alpha. Y'all know what time it is, or maybe you don't, because who the hell am I? On this side of social media, YouTube, the Watcher of Realms side, I'm not really known. I'm not really in most people's thoughts. You understand? So anyway, who am I? I'm the roughest, toughest pirate in all the 7 seas and 4 oceans. Pirate King Alpha, you understand me? Used to do my thing on TikTok, had 100K over there, maybe cut that off maybe a year or 2 ago. It was fun, made a lot of anime, debating, just fun, short form comedy, anime type content, had a lot of fun, it was cool. Got out of college, so I had to kind of stop that, but anyway, enough about that, it's kind of irrelevant. But that's kind of my social media start. This is not my beginning. I did social media before, it was cool. It's kind of chill. Depending on the realm you're in, it's quite fun and fulfilling. I was in the anime media, fictional side of social media. Anyway, a lot of what I talked about was anime, TV shows, maybe some current events, covered some video games here and there. But yeah, some stuff about me. I'm a huge anime fan, huge video game fan, have been my whole life. Some of my favorites have got to be Dota 2. Huge fan of Dota 2, always been a huge fan of Dota 2. Another big one for me, I don't know if it's underrated or people just don't talk about it, but Just Cause 3 is one of my favorite games of all fucking time. Just Cause 3 is one of the best games I think ever made. That is some of the peak of gaming. And then Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Brawl, Smash Bros. Ultimate. 2 of my favorite versions of Smash Bros. But Brawl is what got me into the game, so Brawl is always gonna have my heart. But yeah, a lot of anime video game background. And so, of course, on top of those console type games, who doesn't like a good mobile game here and there? And so, ever since maybe early high school, I played mobile games, Clash of Clans. It was called Walking War Robots back then, but it's just War Robots nowadays. I played Battle Bears. I think it's called Battle Bears or Battle of the Bears or whatever that one's called. Like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And so I've been gaming my whole life. Recently though, past year, I've been looking for a really good tower defense game. I don't know why. I think I stumbled upon one of those generic tower defense games or 2 from like YouTube ads or wherever. And so after that, I was just looking for a good tower defense game. And so I found Ant Legion and I found Kingdom of Avalon. Kingdom of Avalon I found years ago, but I kind of stuck with it because it was the best interpretation of a tower defense game in my opinion. It's cool. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's cool. If that's what you're into, it's great. But it's a game. Ant Legion's similar. They're both those base builder Clash of Clans types game, but they're way worse than Clash of Clans, so it's not nearly as fun, fulfilling, or entertaining. And so I was just kind of like, I felt empty. I felt like I was looking for something, trying to fill a void, fill a need that I had for that tower defense game. And I shit you not, I was on YouTube Shorts on my phone, and I'm scrolling, and I saw this ad 2 or 3 times. But I see the Watcher of Realms Lust ad. I shit you not. And I just told y'all, right? I played Dota 2. Huge Dota 2 fan. I'm not amazing at it. I'm good at the game. I'm not amazing, but I played that couple thousand hours of Dota 2. Lust looks almost exactly like a character in that game called Queen of Pain. And it's almost the exact same premise. Like, she has a whip. She uses the whip. But in Dota 2, she's a lot more like magic affiliated. Like she's a magician. She's like a sorceress witch type chick. She's not really like a fighter or whatever you'd call that in Dota 2, like a physical damage unit. She's a lot more like a mage. I don't really know how to break it down, but like look up Queen of Pain Dota 2, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a lot more magical. Like Queen of Pain Dota 2 is a attack power carry is what you call in the league, but she's a magic carry or a semi-magic carry, whatever. Magic semi-carry, whatever. But like she carries kind of hard, not that hard. But Lust is like, I want to say a hard carry depending on what content you're using her in. I don't think it doesn't really translate the same because it's 2 different types of games. Anyway, so yeah. I saw the Lust ad a couple times. The 3rd time I saw it, I'm like, okay, I saw Arrogance, saw Lust. I'm like, this is kind of cool. I saw the little ad. The Watch of Realms ad is really well made. It's really detailed. It shows a little 5-second clip of gameplay. A lot of times on YouTube, their ads will be YouTubers. And for me, someone who relatability appeals to me really well, just ground level, like what does this game actually look like? What does experience this game actually look like? really appeals to me. Just the realistic interpretation of what the hell am I going to be doing when I play this goddamn game, when I download this goddamn app that you keep advertising to me. And so Watcher of Realms, I have to really, like, hats off to them. After, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. The same goofy YouTube game ads where it's 50,000 ads for one game, and every ad is different, and it's so captivating, entertaining, and amusing, and it hooks your attention, but the game is never, ever like the app, or when it is, it's like a super watered down, way worse version. It's just ridiculous. So Watcher of Realms, they don't bait you, they don't lie. Watcher of Realms is one of the only games that I've seen in the last few years that doesn't lie in their YouTube ads, specifically. So that hooked me in to download the game, and I've been in love ever since. The graphics are absolutely fucking insane. The gameplay is insane. The amount of strategies and dynamic thought processes and hero placements and ultimate timings, and oh, maybe I change a DPS for a Dolores or Laurel. You'll get into that if you play the game already. You know about that. If you don't already, you'll get into that soon, hopefully. If you either are early in the game or haven't downloaded yet, hopefully I can convince you. Anyway, so yeah, it's just an amazing game. I could drone on and on and on about what makes the game great, but this video is more just about like who the hell I am and what I'm doing here. Speaking of which, segueing from why the game's great, this is why I'm here. Recently, I've watched a lot of guys like Destined and Ash who have channels on Watcher of Realms talk about, like, you know, become a creator, why not? You already play the game, cover the game, and I thought about that for weeks, and I'm like, damn, that's actually a good point. It's not like TikTok, you know, you could just do TikTok, obviously it'd be easier, but YouTube is not like TikTok. I'm gonna tell you right now. Any of y'all who did TikTok and didn't do YouTube or didn't do YouTube, is seriously, this YouTube shit is serious. You gotta edit a lot. Even those quick videos YouTubers make where they don't edit much, like they're still editing for a half an hour at least. So like that time, you have to really commit it. Anyway, so just keep that in mind for becoming a creator, because a lot of stuff TikTok works fine, and TikTok works fine for this, but you'd really, I want to say the return on investment, the return on time investment for being a content creator for this game, I want to say is best on YouTube. If you get out, I'm not going to try to put out numbers, but if you review a few big creators' channels and you can sort of crunch numbers when you understand how many diamonds you get for certain videos and streams and TikToks and such like that. So yeah, I think it's about time where I talk about where the hell I actually am in the game. I've been doing all this yapping. Where the hell am I in the game? Okay, cool. So I'm firmly mid-game, level 75. I finished all gear raid 19s and then AMR 18. I had to kind of cheese it with Liam. But AMR 17, this is kind of relevant, I guess, to my progression. But AMR 17, I was able to kind of burst down with Valeria. Such a clutch character. But AMR 18, I had to cheese with Liam and then also burst down with Valeria. But yeah. I recently got my first S in Immortal Codex and the Healer Codex. That was cool. Regular S, no plus, no double, just regular S. But trust me, for someone at my level, I'm happy with it. I've beaten hard campaign. I haven't beat expert. I think I have 4 levels to beat, and then I haven't beat the last few levels of normal 9 part 1, and then I haven't even touched normal 9 part 2, obviously. So that's where I am in the game. My guild boss is like 14K Nightmare 2, 15, 16K Nightmare 3. So I'm pushing that 18K, you know, 5th chest, triple rewards each, Nightmare 3 chest. I can squeeze 10 to 12 out of Nightmare 4, but it's not really like consistently 12, so I don't really push it. I just keep the Nightmare 2, 3 so I can get those consistent rewards. And yeah, that's where I am. More about my heroes. I have 23 Legos total. I want to say I'm very lucky. Hopefully we see that on some many videos that I'm able to post on this channel, but I've been quite lucky, especially on 2Xs. That's changed recently, but I've been quite lucky on 2Xs overall, so I'll take it. I have 23 Legos total. I've been playing the game for, I want to say about 110 days, so just under 4 months. My AoE lineup is extremely strong, especially my AoE mages. I have many ultra strong AoE mages, like top of the game AoE mages, like I think 2 of them. And marksmen. I have a few AoE marksmen, Maul being one of them, but I'm gonna leave the rest for later, you know. We gotta find out later. I have a couple cool defenders, a couple good fighters I'll mention right now. I have Valeria. She's carried me for a hot ass minute. Like I think I got her I plan to watch my anniversary review video on camera as well, but I think I got her 40 days in, like a month and a half, like that kind of month and a half, that kind of time. And dude, she carried the shit out of me she's still carrying me, matter of fact. She's not done. Valeria's still carrying me. Like, it's not as hard now that I have a lot of other strong heroes that like are platform. But as far as ground units, Valeria is by far my strongest ground unit, easily. What else do we have to cover here? So yeah, what I'm in need of right now is a hugely powerful single target legendary marksman. I have a couple, but one of them's Micah, and everybody has Micah, so, so that doesn't really count. But the one that I have, so I have two other ones, and I'm trying to be vague for now so I can kind of get into it later. But one of them that I have is just cool, like she's good, but she's not amazing. And the other one that I have, he's really good, but you can't do what you want to necessarily do with him. If you guys have been playing the game recently, I think you guys can figure out exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. If not, it's all good. I'll probably get into that. If you have questions, I can get into that later, maybe in a response video or whatever. But yeah, I'm really in serious need of a solid fighter, an Arrogance, Salazar, Luguru, to kind of balance out my team. That's kind of where my team's lacking the most right now, as far as where it shows. I think where it's lacking the most, in my opinion, is, like I said, the powerful single target marksman, legendary specifically. Silas, Hex. Micah's been helping a lot. She brought my guild boss up a couple thousand. It's been fantastic, but for where I'm at in the game, I need more. Like, Micah's great, but like I need more than that, especially when I have a Twin Fiend, but when Twin Fiend isn't boosting her, she's not the best. Like, she's great, but she's amazing when Twin Fiend boosts her. She's just kind of regular great when he's not. So that's, that's whatever. So that's where I'm at. Fused Micah the second she was available. Should have mentioned that. And then I'm 180 out of 200 Helga shards that I collected. I just spent 50 summons to get 10 shards. In my head, for some reason, I fucked it up and told myself I was gonna get 20. And so I was gonna get Helga right after I finished the next event, I think Corridor of Glory or something. So I was probably gonna get her today if my delusion was true, but it wasn't, because I was tripping. And so I wasted 50 summons. That was a waste, but I'm 50 into pity more, 50 deeper into pity, I'll take it. But that was kind of a waste, not worth it, do not recommend. And yeah, that's where I'm at in the video, That's where I'm at in the video, in the game. Just trying to try out this YouTube channel thing, try out this Watcher of Realms content creator thing, see where it goes, trying to build a little community. Overall, my goal is to sort of be an informative entertainer, if that makes sense. Like, I want to be entertaining and enjoyable first, so that the content isn't a pain to watch. And then on top of that, I hope to be, at least the majority of the time, informative and or useful. Obviously, there's gonna be times where I just post something to, like, watch this with me, or play this with me, or first time this. So it's just hoping to be entertaining, or like sort of show what maybe couldn't be shown until you get to that stage. But otherwise, I just kind of want to be an informative entertainer. So, maybe build a community. I'm pretty active in the official Discord, so, holla at me there. But yeah, hopefully we can get a little community going and keep having fun in this game, because this game is super fun. But another cool thing about this game is the community is amazing. People in the main Discord be super cool. People in the content creator Discords be super cool. YouTube comment sections, whenever I need help or ask questions or even want to give help, communicate, want to go back and forth a little bit, it's always fun. It's always a great time. So I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate this game. I really do appreciate Moonton, the developers, and I really do appreciate this community. So if you guys have any questions, want to know anything else about me, drop it in the comments below. You guys fuck with this video, you guys want to see more, like the damn video. You feel what I'm saying? Drop a nuke on that like button. Smash that subscribe button with a bat covered in metal wire. And turn that notification bell on. All notifications, not some, not none, for all, only if you want to. And it's your boy, PK Alpha. Until the next one.